Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday before finals week. We had a final on Thursday and then we have 3 more this week. It's been so nice. It's probably like the least amount of finals we've ever had. So we're currently in I think 6 classes, but 2 of them don't have finals. So pretty smooth sailing week, except for tomorrow's exam is the one I'm most nervous for. Just because I think I said it in another video, but we didn't have a midterm. So the finals content is cumulative and it's like everything we've learned from the first day of class in September. Follow along with me to see my finals week. What I think I might do is I might try to guess what I'm gonna get on my exam scores, like kind of like what I did last year during finals week, and then I'll tell you what I got. I didn't do this for the pathology exam, but if I could have guessed, I probably would have said about a 90, just because I was feeling pretty confident going into it. As far as these next 3 exams, I've only studied for the one that's tomorrow, and I'm not even done getting through all the lectures, so I can't tell you yet. And then I haven't touched the other 2 classes, so I will update you when that happens. Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday of finals week. I'm super nervous. It's currently 7:30 in the morning. My exam starts at 9, so I have about like an hour or under an hour before I leave. I'm not the biggest breakfast person when it comes to school for some reason, but like other than that, I love breakfast. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna get anything to eat because my stomach is probably gonna be really queasy as I'm like taking the test because I get nervous. Today I just had that one pros exam, and then I think we have from like 9 to 10 for the exams. Then I get to go home after and study all day for my oral surgery exam tomorrow. I ended up going through 1.5 lectures of oral surgery last night, but right now I'm just like skimming through lectures and then going over some flashcards that I had trouble with. I'm feeling like not the best, but I'm feeling okay. I'm gonna guess that I'm gonna get an 84 on this exam, which isn't like a horrible score. Our school is pass-fail and I'm not really like caring too much about the rank. Wish me luck and I will see you after the exam. It is currently 11 a.m. on Monday. I got back from my exam around 10. It took really long. We had an hour for the exam and I pressed submit with 12 minutes left. I'm done with the exam. I kind of waited out until I get to a number that I like and then I feel comfortable pressing submit. But that exam was harder than I expected it to be. It was gonna be our like primary course director who was gonna write the questions, the one that's like pretty straightforward, but it wasn't. It was, I could definitely tell that it was our other course. I didn't even know he was a course director for this class, but it definitely seemed like he wrote all those questions because I know that his questions can be a little tricky or like they're really in depth. It's a lot of like clinical scenarios. Not only do you have to know the content, but you have to be able to apply it to like these clinical scenarios, so that was a little difficult. I took a while like trying to read through everything, but then we got our scores at the end and I ended up getting an 86 instead of an 84 like I thought, which is all right. It's not the best score. I definitely was hoping to get higher and I thought it was going to be a little higher. A little breakdown of our like final scores after, because a lot of the times our scores do change when like adjustments are made. I went out and got some Dutch because I needed to go and buy more eggs, even though we just bought eggs. But I'm gonna go ahead and study for my exam tomorrow, which is oral surgery. Last night I went through 1.5 lectures, so I have 2.5 left. I feel like this one's gonna be okay, hopefully. Yeah, I'm super excited because I only have 2 exams left. It's really, really exciting to be almost done. I feel pretty bad for the first and second years though, because they have so many more exams than we do. The second years have 8 exams this week and they had like multiple last week. I don't know how many the first years have, but I remember the fall terms being like the roughest terms of like each year. Before I study, I'm gonna take like 20-25 minutes to film a quick little video. So if you haven't already watched it, go ahead and watch that video. It's gonna be like a Christmas / dental school essential video. I'm gonna go ahead and film that really quick and get back to studying. Hello everyone, it is Tuesday, December 12th. I'm about to head out the door for my oral surgery exam this morning. I don't feel super prepared. I spent a lot of time getting distracted yesterday and I went to bed super early, but I woke up pretty early and I studied a little more. I did some flashcards. There's one of the 4 lectures that I'm not confident on. There's just so much information. I'm just feeling a little iffy. If I could guess right now, I think I'm gonna get a 78. Don't feel super confident. Maybe an 82. I'm gonna head out and I'll let you know how it goes. Now done with my oral surgery exam. It's currently 9:40 and I'm heading to the store. Ran out of paper towels. I need to buy more feminine products. I didn't realize that I ran out. So that's pretty important. Exam went a lot better than I had thought it was gonna go. I ended up getting a 21.5 out of 24. So I don't know what percent that is, like 88, 89, something like that. And I'm so excited to only have to study for one more class. My exams are for endo and I haven't looked at a single thing yet. So I'm gonna just read through a couple of lectures and probably spend the entire day doing flashcards for practice questions. Now here's me getting distracted and going to the store when I should be studying. Starbucks over here, and I'm debating if I should get some, but I don't have money to be able, like, I have my card on me, but I do not have a bank account that is appropriate for buying expensive coffee. I think I shouldn't, but I want to. I'll let you know if I do, but it sounds so good. Ooh, I don't need it. I don't need it. Do I need the caffeine? I might need the caffeine. Self-control, self-control. So I ended up getting coffee from the lobby downstairs instead of buying coffee, so I have some self-control. And then I ended up buying some medication as well as ingredients to make soup because Chasen isn't feeling too well, and we are going on a little trip in a couple of days, so I want him to feel better for the trip so that we can go on the trip. It's currently 10:30 and that took me way longer than I expected it to. I'll make the soup and then I'm gonna grind and study and study and study because one more final, oh my gosh. So I also have to film a YouTube video for today because I don't have anything to post. How am I gonna film and upload everything? Good morning everyone and happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, December 13th. Last exam, so I'm super excited. I went to sleep pretty early last night and woke up pretty late, so I didn't really get that much studying in, but I don't feel like too horrible. I've always done well on endo exams just because they give us so many resources to prepare. I think I'm gonna get an 87. I definitely didn't prepare as well as I have in the past. I was super distracted yesterday and just so tired. So I'm really hoping for the best, but it's currently 7:40 in the morning. I'm getting my laptop charged. It's currently at 80%. And so I just want to make sure it's fully charged. Just going through some last minute flashcards just to make sure everything's fresh in my mind. I haven't looked at the lectures because I've kind of just like focused on the things that they told us to focus on. Hopefully they don't like throw a curveball and grab something random from the lecture that they didn't tell us to focus on. It's my fault, of course, that I didn't study everything. Right now I'm just getting ready and doing some flashcards. I feel like compared to other exams that we've had for this class, the content on the final is stuff that we've learned in other classes as well, because it's like implants versus endo, geriatric, endo perio lesions, and then of course regular like clinical scenarios. So I think I mentioned this before, but basically they're just gonna tell us this tooth had a history of this and this. These are the patient's symptoms. Super excited to get this last exam over with. Wish me the best of luck and I will see you after. Oh my gosh, we are finally done with finals week. I ended up getting a 98 on that last exam. I was so thrown off because the first question was a question from a lecture they told us wouldn't be on it. Hopefully they don't like throw a curveball and grab something random from the lecture that they didn't tell us to focus on. Scared, I was like, oh gosh, did I like not study enough? The rest of the final was totally fine. And then there were like 2 questions where the answer choices were like wrong. Like there was one question that I know for sure none of the answer choices were correct. You can put a little note on the question to like get feedback from like the instructor or whoever's like looking over the exam at the end. And I kid you not, everybody was typing within the same like 1 to 3 minutes. I'm guessing everyone got to that question and it was so funny. I knew exactly what question everyone was typing on, so that my score might adjust a little. So all of these scores that I've shared with you are all preliminary scores. Final scores will be posted in like the next week or so, so I'm not entirely sure if these are my final scores. I'm gonna go ahead and clean, take a nap, watch YouTube videos. I'm also gonna go shopping with one of my friends. I'm gonna get some well-deserved sleep and I will see you on the next one.